Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, guys. In case this is your first time here, my name is Chameli Africa and welcome to this channel. Now guys, this is a channel whereby we share ideas, we share some knowledge, and we also make fun, we have a good time. Yeah, that's it basically. Today, as you can see by the topic, today I'm gonna be sharing to you on what you need to pack when coming to the UK, because the last video I did, I was sharing on ways to come to the UK, and now that you know how to come to the UK, now I'm gonna be sharing to you now what you need to pack when coming here. Okay, right? So guys, aside from the topic, just a month ago I actually turned to this new age, which for a minute I feel like it's not my age, because seriously guys, the last birthday that I remember, the last age I remember turning was 23, and that was in campus when I was in Kisii University in Kenya. And I can't even believe, where does time go? Just the other day I was turning 23, and last month I turned wow. Anyway guys, we thank God. I really thank God for my new age anyway, and I'm so grateful, and I am manifesting so many good things. I'm manifesting so much happiness in this new season of mine. And actually, you know what, this new age reminded me when I was turning 26 on my birthday just the other day. I remembered last year on my birthday, which is usually on 9th February, I called my dad, right? I just called my dad and I'm like, hey daddy, what's up, how are you doing? And he's like, oh, everything is fine. And I'm like, yeah, I'm also doing fine daddy, but what day is it today? And my dad said, well, today is 9th February and I'm actually working, I'm at work, so yeah, that's basically it. And I said, okay daddy, you are at work, but what day is it? Like, what happened on 9th February? Guys, my dad said nothing happened. Nothing happened. That was last year, and now I had to remind him. I was like, daddy, today is my birthday. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, so many busy schedule, nini. But I totally get it. But this year my dad remembered my birthday. He was like, in fact, he wished me a happy birthday before I woke up in the morning. I just saw a text, and later he called me. He's like, oh, happy birthday. So guys, let's get into today's topic: things to pack when coming to the UK. Guys, I'm gonna be sharing like 4 different things that you should make sure that you have packed, which I believe they're quite important. Now, the first thing, which I believe is very, very important, and you probably really need to pack it, is that you make sure you have your documents when coming here. Very, very important. You could actually, now what I did myself is that I took an envelope. Make sure you have an envelope. Take an envelope, put in your passport in there, have your passport in there, have your flight tickets in there, have your TB certificate in there, have your COVID certificate. I believe that time was very important then, but I'm not sure if it's still important right now, but you could just have it anyway. Have your school acceptance letter in there. Make sure you have your TB certificate also packed. Make sure you also have the reference letters, and you could also have the passport sized photos. You know them, yeah? Now those ones, make sure you just have them just in case they want to check them, because sometimes you may not know. They could, you know, once you get to this airport, if they may not check it in Jomo Kenyatta airport or whichever airport you're coming from, they may probably check it when you get here. So those are the first important documents that I believe one should really have. This is also important, that you should know which weather, which season is it here. Like for instance, you should know whether it's summer or it's spring or it's autumn or it's winter. You know, like right now we're just at the end of winter. Now we are, you know, spring is just starting, because for instance, now that it's spring, it's kind of raining now. Well, spring haijaanza vizuri, it's just beginning pole pole, but it's still cold and it's kind of raining. So I still believe you need to carry like jeans, you need to carry sweaters, you need to carry sweatpants, you need to have like your socks, you need to, you know, warm socks. Yeah, just warm socks. And when it comes to carrying trousers, you could also carry, I would prefer you carrying more of black trousers, because when you come here, you don't know which job you're going to get, and most jobs here, they would want you to have like black trousers, just according to what I've seen, black trousers. So if you can, just make sure you carry quite a number of black trousers, and that would do you good. So but when you're coming into the UK, whenever it's summer, you don't really need to carry all that. You don't really need to carry like all those things. You don't really need to carry like jackets. You don't need the sweaters because it's kind of hot here. So I believe you don't really need to carry so many of the heavy jackets and all that. Whenever it's summer here, you need to carry like very light clothes. And also when you are packing these clothes, when you're packing these jackets and all those that you're coming with, just make sure that you know, you don't again overpack. Like, don't bring a lot of them when you're packing these clothes, guys. Don't bring like a lot of them, because sometimes you get here and you even get like jackets that are even more heavier than the ones you brought, and now you're gonna have to buy these and just leave those. Because I think I overpacked when I was coming here, and now you come here and you're wondering, now where am I gonna put all these things that I brought? So don't overpack, guys, because sometimes, you know, it really happens to a lot of people that you bring things from home, and when you get here you don't need them anymore, and when you get here you really don't need them anymore. So try not to overpack. Now guys, another thing which I believe is quite important is, now that you've packed all these jackets, all these clothes, make sure you know your baggage allowance, because you don't want to get to the airport and you're told your baggage is like ni mingi sana, you have to return some back home, or you know, something like that. You don't want that to happen to you. Now you need to know your baggage allowance as well, so you don't have to, unajua, you're told to, you know, take off some things and leave them behind, or you know, anything like that. You don't want that to happen to you. Now make sure you don't overpack. That's what we just said. Don't overpack such that you get to the airport and now it becomes an issue, or now you're required to pay some more money for the same. Packing electronics, guys, you definitely need these electronics when you're coming here. For instance, your phone. Of course, I know you won't forget your phone. Another thing is your laptop, especially if you're coming in as a student. Make sure you bring your laptop here. Make sure you carry your laptop and you come with your laptop, because I know some people come here without their laptops, but when you start going to school, now they give you assignments and all that, and now you need a laptop. You're gonna have to buy it. Now when packing, just make sure you bring your laptop, or if you want, you could just come without your laptop and then get one. You're gonna buy one probably in Amazon or whatever, but if you feel like you had a laptop back home that you could bring in, just come with it. Yeah, right. Of course, do not forget your charger. You need your charger so much. Make sure you come with your charger, because for instance, you come and you have a layover, you know, somewhere for like 1 hour layover or 2. You don't want your phone going off. That's one mistake that I did. My phone almost went off because I thought I packed my charger when I had not actually packed it. So it was kind of terrifying, because my sister was waiting for me here, and if I had not, I don't know how it happened that my phone didn't go off, but please make sure you just don't forget your charger. Very important. And also guys, make sure you carry, the power adapters. Yeah, it's kind of the same here. It's kind of the same here. Some other power adapters are kind of different, but most of them, they're almost the same anyway. Also, one very important thing, make sure when you're coming, you bring like your bank card is like, you know, you just come in with a bank card that has like an international setup, whereby you can use it to pay whenever you want to buy anything. When you come here and you've not gotten like your bank card for any bank that is here in the UK, you can still be able to buy things, because you definitely need, when you come here, you definitely need to buy water. You even need to buy like something to eat. For instance, you just came in and you need some food, so you need a card. So just make sure the card that you're coming in with has like an international setup. That way you will be on the safe side. Was asking me if they need to carry perfumes when coming in, and I really don't think you're allowed to bring that, because when you're being checked at the airport, they won't allow you to come in with like, you know, even a drink. So you can go to the plane with a drink or anything, so you can't come in with a perfume. That's what I really think. No, I think you can't. Or if you have another idea, I'm not sure, but I really think you're not allowed to come in. So one other thing that I believe is quite important in case you are sick, your essential medication. If you have, because here you just don't buy medicine anyhowly, yeah. So if you have any medication that you think is very, very important and you really need it, just make sure you come here with it, because it's really quite hard to just buy. It's not even allowed. You won't get anywhere penye unanunua tu dawa anyhowly. So just make sure you carry your medication when coming, because of course once you get here, you'll need to first get register yourself with a GP, that's a doctor. You need to register yourself with the hospital and then start booking an appointment to go see your GP. Yeah, so make sure you carry your medication. Also, lastly, I believe if you want, you could carry your first aid kit. It could be important, it could help in some point, so it's also quite important. If you think you can carry it, you could also carry it. Yeah, so I believe those are quite a number of things that you could carry, you could pack. And in case you are already in the UK or you're planning to come to the UK and there's something that I probably have forgotten to mention, just leave it down on the comments and somebody will definitely get to read that as well, because I might have forgotten some things. Yeah, so that is it on today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you, bye.